Hello there, friends. It's Mandy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to bring you another guided meditation. Today, we are continuing on with our chakra series this week. So if you were with us last week, we practiced balancing and activating the root chakra through a guided meditation. So if you haven't watched that and you would like to, make sure to just head back. And I will pop the link down below for that if you would like to watch that one first. If not, we are jumping our way this week into the second chakra of the body, which is the Sacral Chakra, also known in Sanskrit as Svadhisthana. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, my friends. So before we get started with our meditation, I very much would like to take a little bit of time and just give you some information about the sacral chakra itself. Of course, if you're quite comfortable with this information already, or if you just want to skip right to the meditation for whatever reason, I will pop the timestamp down below so that way you can hop right into it. But if you're curious, or if this information is all brand new to you, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the sacral chakra in Sanskrit is known as Svadhisthana, which roughly translates to one's own dwelling place. It is associated with the color orange and is located 3 inches below the navel. So with our root chakra that we started with last week, that was located right at the base of the spine. So really that area where you really connect down into the earth. And so we're just starting to travel up the body, up that main energy channel, roughly to the area around the pelvis. And that is where our sacral chakra lies. It is associated with emotions, our center of creativity, our passion, all of our feelings of enjoyment and pleasure that we might feel in life. It's associated with intimacy, our relationships, and just that general interconnectedness that we have with other people, and even our relationship with ourselves. And when I talk about enjoyment and pleasure, I'm not just necessarily talking about sensuality. I'm also talking about the feelings of just warmth and pleasure that you get from wrapping up in a warm, fuzzy blanket, that feeling that you get when you bite into an absolutely delectable piece of chocolate. I'm a huge chocoholic, so I will always go back to that example. But of course, whatever thing it is for you, even if you're a salty person, maybe that feeling when you bite into some potato chips or whatever it is, you might even just feel those beautiful, warm, fuzzy, pleasurable feelings when you go out for a walk and you hear the birds singing, you feel the breeze against your skin, maybe hearing the sound of water from a stream, gently running next to the path that you're walking, just whatever it is for you. Maybe those feelings that you feel when you stop and smell the flowers. Just whatever it is, whatever it is, that brings you that just joy, that pleasure, those just feelings of warmth and ease is all associated with the sacral chakra. When our sacral chakra is in balance, you will have, you'll be super connected to your creativity. Your creativity will flow freely, whatever it is that really lights you up and strikes that creative fire and that passion. Your relationships with yourself and other people will be stable and harmonious. There will be a really lovely give and take there. The relationships won't be one-sided. However, when your root chakra is out of balance, you might have those feelings of codependency in relationships. On one hand, you might feel numb to and just completely uninterested in the things that once brought you joy and fulfillment in life. And on the other end of the spectrum, you might be overindulging in those things, whether it's food, alcohol, binge watching Netflix. It doesn't have to be one of those things. It can be something completely different. You just might find yourself overindulging in some activity, that might kind of be using to fill that void that you might be feeling. And these are just some examples that you might notice energetically in your body if your sacral chakra is either in balance or out of balance. So I really just want to drive home that it is really dependent on you. These things can show up completely uniquely and completely differently in everyone. We are all completely unique individuals having completely different experiences in life. So I really want you to take some time and maybe just sit with yourself and just really tune in, just bring in that mindfulness and just notice how you're feeling, especially in those areas of your life. How are you feeling emotionally? How are you feeling creatively? How are you feeling? Are you feeling passionate? Just any of those things, and really tune in and kind of feel it out for yourself. To see how it is showing up for you in your own life. That is that. I could probably talk about this all day long. If you'd like a video about this in a little more in depth, just let me know. Pop a comment down below, or feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook, Instagram. You can always email me also. So without further ado, let us get ready for our meditation. So make sure you are comfortable. Maybe turn off the lights. If you're sitting upright, make sure you're really supported so that way you can really relax into your back and hips and shoulders. You can also come lying down. Also, feel free to bring a pillow under your head. Maybe slide a blanket or a pillow under your knees or your feet. Prop your feet up a little bit. Maybe light some candles, burn some incense. Just, you know what to do. Do whatever you need to do to prep yourself. And once you've got yourself comfortable, we will begin. When you're ready, begin to close your eyes. Starting to soften through the muscles of the face. Relaxing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Relaxing through the neck, the chest, and the shoulders. And ever so slowly, we will gently begin to deepen our breath. Breath by breath, beginning to feel the breath start and end deeper and deeper into the body. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly through each breath. Then begin to soften a little bit further through the arms, through the hips, the legs, all the way down through the fingers and the toes. Breath by breath, feeling gravity take hold. Just allowing gravity to do its work here. As your breath slows and deepens further, begin to feel yourself becoming weightless, almost as if you were floating in a body of water. As the water gently caresses your body, you begin to feel a wave of calm and peace wash over you. Breath by breath, feel yourself relaxing deeper and deeper. As you rest here, weightlessly floating in the water, bring your awareness to the center of your hips. You begin to see an orange glow emanating from a beautiful ball of light. This light, this beautiful orange glowing energy is your sacral chakra. Notice the size of the ball. Notice whether or not it's moving. If it is it moving fast or slow? Clockwise or counterclockwise? Maybe it's even moving sporadically. You might even notice the color orange. Is it a lighter orange or a darker? Do you notice flecks of other colors within? Just allow yourself to tune in a little deeper, connecting with this dwelling place. Once more, begin to deepen your breath. And with each breath, begin to feel this orange ball of energy begin to grow bigger and bigger. As your breath deepens, this ball of energy will continue to grow until eventually you feel your entire body being completely surrounded, completely embraced by your sacral chakra. feeling almost as if you're being wrapped and caressed in a beautiful, warm, fuzzy blanket. You begin to feel overcome by feelings of peace, joy, and creativity. You are emotionally fulfilled. You are welcoming to enjoyment and pleasure in life. Pause here, soaking in these feelings, soaking in these energies for just a couple more breaths. Now staying right here within this space, begin to quietly to yourself repeat these affirmations after me. I am emotionally fulfilled. I am welcome to enjoyment in life. I allow my creativity to flow freely. My relationships with others are nurturing and harmonious. I follow my passion in life. I am emotionally fulfilled. I am welcoming to enjoyment in life. I allow my creativity to flow freely. My relationships with others are nurturing and harmonious. I follow my passion in life. Stay here for just a few more deep breaths. Soaking in these feelings, feeling the warmth, feeling those affirmations flowing through you. Eventually, coming back to your breath, with each passing breath, we'll begin to feel that orange glow, that light, that energy beginning to grow smaller and smaller and smaller until your sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, returns back to its dwelling place, 3 inches below the navel. Again, just take a moment here, notice the qualities of this chakra, of this energy wheel. Notice the shade of orange. Notice how it's moving. Noticing whether it's big or small. Just tuning in. And then gently, we'll slowly begin to bring our awareness back into our bodies. Noticing the temperature of the air. Noticing the texture of the air as it passes in and out through the nose. And eventually we'll start to wiggle through our fingers and our toes. Eventually rolling into wrists, maybe the ankles. On our next inhale, begin to stretch those arms up and overhead, like that first glorious wake-up stretch in the morning. And then softly allow the arms to float back down. When you are ready, allow our eyes to softly flutter open. Thank you all so much for joining me today for this Sacral Chakra meditation. If you have any questions or if you would like to share your experience with others, always feel free to comment down below. As I mentioned earlier, you are also absolutely welcome to shoot me a message on Facebook, on Instagram. You can also send me an email. All of my information is down in the description box below. But from here, let's all begin to bring our palms together to meet at heart center, closing this out. Allow your eyes to softly flutter closed. Drop your chin down to your chest. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for joining me today for this guided meditation. The love, the light, and the darkness within me sees, honors, and recognizes the love, the light, and the darkness within each and every one of you. Namaste.